looking at this website right now. It's for a hotel and casino that's right down the way from a yacht. I didn't realize how a yacht looks geographically on a map. That nice little portal it has. You know, I saw that on the morning of the election in 2018. It was part of what they were doing to lure people and influence their voting preferences. I didn't know it was there. I didn't know that's where the portal was. I didn't know that the neoplasm on clitoris that started appearing on some women in the 2008 election season and then persisted for a while until it just disappeared. I didn't know that's what it was. I didn't know that if you did not perform your service requirement, they would literally activate something that was supposed to shame you. It could disfigure your genitals. It can make lesions appear. Dermatologically, they can do it to men as well. You think you got a rash. You think you got some sort of irritation. It may or may not go away without antibiotics, but the antibiotics is not even what it's about. It's meant to sexually shame you, especially if you're a religious person and somebody's doing what they call spiritual warfare. And they don't really have a problem with your understanding of ecstasy or even rapture in terms of your relationship, the influence or the stories of saints of the past, their understanding of communion, your understanding of communion. What they have a problem with is you not showing your fealty to them as the self-anointed man of God. If you preference something or if you express yourself in your own spiritual moments, it doesn't gratify them in what they think they've been entitled to, well then, it's even worse for you. You're like the fruit in the garden, and they're entitled to the fruit in the garden. But if you don't give it to them, then you're then the woman that got them cast out. And so you're worthy of being excoriated. And they scourge and scourge and scourge and scourge. And all the while, maintain this facade that they have some sort of holy calling. Because the whole point is to get you to reject God and commit heresy by acknowledging them. The man. He is the one you need to demonstrate your fealty to. You must be humble before him, submissive before him. You must be all for him, as if he's the Christed one, as if he's the Jesus that you give everything to. Give all of yourself to Jesus and he will save you. You have to completely surrender everything. Just like your children. Because they're all the children of God. All of us are the children of God. It doesn't matter if you're below the age of sexual consent or even below the age of puberty. We're all children of God. And Jesus loves the little children, doesn't he? I'm absolutely serious. You know what else I have in my evidence? I have announcements about how the Sands Casino in Hong Kong got busted. It's relatively recently. It's a very substantial bust. Part of the records that have been made publicly accessible as part of mandated reporting concerning the Sands Casino have to do with provision of hygiene kits. It's quite interesting read, you know, what they do, their events, the kinds of things they prioritize, how they take care of the ladies. Are they children of God too? How much money do you find Christian men in Texas and your associates that you've been violating federal and state laws in regards to when it comes to preferencing your most favored status arrangements. How many hygiene kits have you prepared? How many moral hygiene kits have you prepared in your campaign of ethnic cleansing? How many? Do you have enough for all the little girls and boys? See, you were supposed to cover 144,600. And I think you tried to get Congress to help you. But the problem is you kept missing. You kept missing. And the people you were trying to wave it off on kept making it. Yeah, I know. And I know you wanted to excoriate the hookers and the people that you said were morally, I don't know, questionable. They didn't conform to your assimilationist tendencies, and that justified you stealing from them, and it justified you torturing them, and it justified you defaming them over and over and over again. But the problem is, not all children of God are actually children in your worldview, but they should be able to be, I don't know, treated the same as actual children. Which is why when you scourge a woman in front of her students in the spirit realm, you have to know that there are implications. I'm pretty certain that the students I used to teach in another country probably are influenced by bourgeoisie down there who have more material considerations in common with people that might decide to prioritize covering up for you in these endeavors over acknowledging a competent teacher that was consistent and ethical. That might well be the case. But here's the thing, man. It's not just about this life. We've known each other in past lives. That's why you're so terrified to confront the truth in this one. And if we don't deal with things in this life, especially now, when there is so much abuse of power, and you've all gone way, way, way too far, it compounds. It compounds, and I will chase you down in the next life. I told you, motherfuckers, I am the most diplomatic person from where I come. I'm the best fucking shot you got. You had a specific period of time to kill me personally. You can't torture me, but you can't get away with trying to hide behind any fucking cover to torture other people to try to afflict me. I will hunt you down in the next fucking life and the life fucking after that. I will take every fucking thing right in fucking front of you. Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with the consequences of this kind of karmic reckoning. You are now the Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm not going to turn around and look behind me.